We now descend into Part 4, the hidden rites and the women who remember, for when fire is outlawed, it is the hands of women who carry the ember wrapped in cloth, buried in earth, hidden in lullabies. In the Kunama world, and especially among the Aube, the last guardians of the god Aube were not kings or warriors. They were mothers, midwives, outcasts, and dreamers. Part 4. The Sacred Rebellion of Aube Women. 1. The Womb of Memory. In ancient Aube tradition it was taught, men speak to the land, but women carry the land. Aube lives where the seed grows and the seed listens only to the womb. Thus, when temples were torn down, when the Aksumite kings built crosses over the old wells, and when missionaries came with holy books, it was the Aube women who became the temples. They hid the names of Aube in cradle songs, herbal recipes, thread patterns in mourning shawls, and the way they buried the umbilical cord beneath trees. 2. The 4 Forbidden Rites, practiced in secret. The last high priestess of the Aube, remembered only as Shetakume, the one who speaks to dust, passed down 4 sacred rites. All were forbidden under Aksumite and later colonial law, but never fully lost. I. The rite of returning bone to flame. Performed on the 3rd night after a death. The bones of a chicken are crushed, burned, and scattered near water. The flame is stirred while reciting, "Let the soul return to the dust. Let Aube find them there." This rite ensured ancestral spirits returned without chains, avoiding spiritual slavery under foreign gods. 2. The Ashbreast Blessing. Before feeding a newborn, the mother would smear a thumbprint of sacred ash from a holy tree on her breast. Whisper, "You do not drink only milk but memory." This marked the child as a child of Aube, unclaimed by the empire. 3. The Clay Womb Rite. During childbirth, Aube women sang a forbidden chant, said to summon the breath of Aube to help the baby cross the veil. "Open, O earth. Let the seed rise. Let the fire speak through flesh again." This chant was criminalized by both missionaries and Islamic scholars, yet passed down in coded lullabies. 4. The Night of 7 Lamps. On a moonless night, 7 oil lamps were lit in a circle. The eldest woman would chant into each one, calling on the 7 parts of the god: breath, dust, milk, fire, water, grief, and star. The final lamp was extinguished with the words, "Aube is not gone. He waits in the 8th. The 8th is the child yet unborn, the prophecy still waiting. 3. Colonial violence and spiritual disguise. During colonization and the spread of forced religion, Aube women were accused of witchcraft. Midwives were replaced by government nurses. Sacred groves were cut down, and drums were confiscated. But even then, the ritual survived in disguise. A chant for Aube became a mourning prayer. A blood rite became a protection blessing. The Night of 7 Lamps was performed as a grandmother's vigil. 4. The return of the midwives. In today's time, among scattered Kunama and Aube communities, young women are returning to the old ways, recording chants from great-grandmothers, tattooing old symbols once outlawed, using plants for healing instead of pills, performing clay rites in birthing centers, sometimes without knowing the full meaning. Aube stirs again in women's bodies, in songs sung to infants, and in sacred rebellion against forgetting. 5. The prophecy of the 8th lamp. It is said that when the 8th lamp is lit, the god Aube will rise not as fire, but as breath in the lungs of a new voice. That voice will speak without script, heal without medicine, and remember all the names the empires tried to erase.
Walk this journey with me. Like and subscribe, not for numbers, but for remembrance. Let your ancestors know you have seen their greatness. Let them feel your footsteps walking in theirs. May they guide you, protect you, and keep you in harmony with the earth, the sky, and all living things.